It's a great little truck, very rugged. Today I got a voicemail from Michael Romansky from Chicago, and it's a question I get asked a lot. Go ahead, roll it.
Hey Chris, I want to get into RC. What should I start off with, nitro or electric?
I get asked this question a lot, and the answer, in my opinion, is for your first RC vehicle, go with an electric. Learn how to drive, and then later on you can start messing around with the nitro. But the important thing is, electric does not mean wimpy. You see this vehicle here, the Duratrax Evader? This is a race-worthy vehicle. It has all the features that a race car needs. Oil shocks, independent suspension, electronic speed controller, differential. Also, you might think that electric is not as fast as nitro. Wrong. See this vehicle over here? The Bandit Vxl from Traxxas. This thing, I'm told, does 70 miles an hour. And the reason is it has a brushless electric motor. So for your first car, go with an electric, trust me. Monster trucks, probably the most popular segment of radio control vehicles. Let's start with this one, the Traxxas T Max. This has been a very, very successful truck. It has a lot of features. One is that it's got an electric start that not only turns over the motor, but it also lights the glow plug. Over here we have the Duratrax RTX 27. Lots of features, 4 shocks all the way around, 2 on each wheel. It also features an electric starter, but it doesn't light up the glow plug. And this is probably my favorite and a lot of other people's favorite. It's the Traxxas Ear Evo. It's not only a monster truck and will handle all the rough terrain, but it's very low slung, so it really, really handles. When other trucks flip over, this one will still be negotiating the turns. Also, it's available with nitro power. One of the coolest parts of running an off-road vehicle, whether it's a monster truck or a buggy, is taking a jump. Now, a good jump isn't how far the vehicle flies. A good jump has to contain a good landing. What you want is the vehicle to land on all 4 wheels so you get a lot of traction and you keep on going. Now, you can actually control the attitude of the vehicle while it's flying through the air. Say you take a jump and the vehicle is in a nose-down attitude. You don't want to land in a nose-down attitude. Not good. Well, what you do while you're going through the air to bring the nose up is actually punch the throttle for a second and it'll bring the nose up. The torque of the wheel spinning will actually change the attitude of the vehicle while it's flying through the air. Conversely, if you take a jump and the nose is too high, you can actually bring the nose down by jabbing the brakes quickly or reverse. And that way you can get the vehicle to land on all 4 wheels, and that completes a good jump. After you've run the vehicle for the day, don't throw it in the corner like an old baseball glove, because the next time you go to run it, it may not perform correctly. Just take a few minutes to clean it off and maintenance your RC vehicle. The bodies can be cleaned off with any household cleaner and a couple paper towels. Also, Trinity makes a great product called Nitro Blast. That's great for cleaning off all the suspension components and the chassis. It's good for either an electric or a nitro vehicle. Now, there's one more thing. If your vehicle is a nitro-powered vehicle, make sure all the fuel is out of the fuel tank and run all the fuel out of the engine, because there's always a little left down in the crankcase. Then after you've done that, take the glow plug off and put some after-run oil in the glow plug hole and put some in the carburetor and put it away in a nice dry place. If you take care of your vehicle like that, next time you go to run it, it'll take care of you. If you're looking for all-out speed, you might want to take a look at these four-wheel drive on-road racers. We call them touring cars. They're specifically designed for a paved, flat surface. In fact, you can convert any empty parking lot, and I stress the word empty, no cars parked in it. You can convert an empty parking lot into your own private race course. Here's two great examples of on-road vehicles that are loaded with features right out of the box. This one is the Duratrax Street Force GP2, and this is the Traxxas Nitro 4 Tech. Now, they're available with nitro power or electric power. This one happens to be belt drive, but you can get them in shaft drive also. The 4 Tech, like many of the other cars available, is loaded with competition racing features. Oil shocks, fully adjustable suspension. You can adjust the caster, the camber, the toe-in. Even has a 2-speed transmission. You really get a lot for your money with this car and a lot of the other ones available out there. Every vehicle you've seen on today's show is high quality, hobby quality, we talked about that. They're loaded with competition racing features, and every single one is 100% ready to run. And as you've seen, there's all kinds of vehicles available. On-road, off-road, 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive. So there's a vehicle out there specifically designed just for you. Thank you for joining me here on the Radio Control Show. I'm Chris Chianelli. We'll see you next time.